All right, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. Let's go ahead and get started. For those of you who are new to Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. I think I'm going to have to break this stick. Hopefully you can hear me correctly. We're going to get the energies for September. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to start off. All right. August was the crowning, okay? Dealing with initiations. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation for the collective. As above, so below. Ashe. So we're going to pull the energies for September of 2022. For those of you, if it has passed and you have resonated with this reading, you are right on schedule. So August was the initiation, okay, a crowning, okay, taking your rightful position. Overall, everyone definitely collectively did go through the dark night of the soul, aka the Phoenix, okay? And there is a new state of placement, okay? So basically, learning thyself, knowing thyself, and not allowing experiences, right, past experience to cause you to be bitter or to cause you to be in the mind state of tit for tat. So let's go ahead and see what energies come out from the Rose Oracle for the month of September. Welcome to Spiritual Guiding Light. If you are new, you are welcome. Make sure that you subscribe to this new channel so that you can be a part of the success of the growth of the channel. Everything that you need is in the description box, okay? You also have your individual zodiac sign as well as your element, all right? So make sure you check out those folders. You can also go to the podcast, and there's a lot of collective and general readings over there for you as well. Initially, I did say that I was going to do monthlies on the podcast, but unfortunately, change of plans. All right, what's the overall message for September of 2022 for the collective Earth, Air, Fire, and Water signs? Someone is definitely full of information. Someone's going to be receiving a lot of information in the month of September. All right, we have the wastelands. All right, sustainability. Slow down, tend to your garden. All right, this is giving me that you can occupy time and space in the month of September. Okay, today is the 1st. It's basically you're definitely in control. That's if you want to be in control, viewer. Okay. But it's not a dark night of the soul. It's more so of feeling joy again, feeling happiness again, feeling a sense of belonging, finding your place where you belong. But for the most part, it's more so of putting yourself first. Okay, that is needed. All right, it says the what is that? The water plants. Let's go ahead and read that once I find it. Let's see. All right. All right. It says there is an anonymous 13th century French myth in the form of a poem called, goodness gracious, that's not the name of the poem. I'm being guided to tell you what is it that you need to release that is no longer substantiable for you. So if you're giving 50%, if you're giving 100% and you're only receiving 20, there is a need to, and this is dealing with connections, okay, for the month of September. If it's not, how should I say it? If it's not balanced, if it's not a give or take for the month of September here. It's more so of you have to put yourself first, viewer. Okay. So we have the water lines. Okay. Someone's getting ready to realize that people cannot fulfill you. You have to fulfill yourself. Okay. So the month of August was clarity. So let's go ahead and see what your earth wisdom is for the month of September. We're going about this differently. Communication. I love this. I definitely love this. Some of you are going to understand that people are not going to be able to understand the way that you communicate, whether that's through your 5 senses or verbally, which is part of your 5 senses containing to the tongue, meaning your interests are changing very rapidly, whether you know it or not. Okay. Let's go ahead and read communication. All right. Communication is key with other human beings, perhaps, but more importantly with your spirit guides and teachers. Practice your listening skills. Practice your listening and speaking skills both in a physical world and in the spiritual realm. There is much that you need to say and even more that you need to hear to strengthen your relationship to spirit. Okay. Remember I told you about the initiation in August and coming into and then realizing what it is that you truly need to let go of that is causing you not to be able to fulfill yourself, to fill your own cup. Okay. Moving forward. Let's go ahead and see what messages for the month of September for the LGBTQ plus 2A. It's changing so rapidly. Let's see. Let me shuffle it 3 more times. All right. 4 messages for September. We have the High Priestess. Okay. This upgrade in communication and you truly in the month of September standing your grounds is giving me Emperor energy, masculine energy of having to be firm, in a way, but it's not in the detail of you focusing on, thinking too hard into things. It's more so there's this upgrade within thyself in the month of September, and then something is revealed in the High Priestess. Okay. Now, pertaining to LGBTQ, Okay, in addition to all the other stuff, okay? This is more so of a clean slate here. I mean, if you want joy and happiness, what are you able to sacrifice to maintain that? And I'm not talking about a sacrifice where you lose thyself. I'm talking about the commitment to things that you're saying you have interest in. All right, let's go ahead and move forward, and we will pull a Buddha wisdom, feminine energy from divine feminine. Mind you, the month of August was compassion does not see the faults of others. It does not see the weakness of people, and it has no ego. Mind you, we could be aware of this, but has anyone practiced this? Okay. You're getting ready to become, this upgrade is allowing you to see through people who are just all talk with minimal action. And you're going to be able to decipher those who have action and those who are being overlooked. And a majority of you, that's where you are. And it's not your fault. It's more so of, what do I really want? Right? I received this message. I asked someone, I said, so what type of individual do you want? And I believe it was like 5 things: companionship, trust, honesty, loyalty, all these things. But if you're not practicing these things, that's basically saying you're not going to be able to see when it comes in its form that you seek, because you're not practicing it. So let's go ahead and see what messages come out for the month of September. So it's kind of like not a catch-22. It's more so like the need to be more clear. Okay. Be very clear. Okay. In the month of September. If you say you don't like something, don't turn around. Now, in pertaining to something that you've never tried or never experienced, can't say you don't like it unless you tried it. But for those of you who have experienced, okay, whether it has to do with emotional experience or whether it has to do with hands-on, it's more so like it goes right back around to knowing thyself, of admitting to self that I'm learning. It's a learning process. Okay. Now you have some people that say that I'm working on it, meaning doesn't mean that they're going to work on it right then and there. There's no time stamp on when someone says I'm working on it. Okay. So communication here. All right. It says, as I perceive birth as coming and death as going, you are bound by the mental obstacles. Air energy here. Okay. We have water energy. We have air energy here. And with the high priestess, it definitely gives me sword energy. But it does speak a lot of volumes when it comes to the collective here. All right. Definitely dealing with the LGBT community. All right. Okay. Moving forward, let's go ahead and see what your moving out of the Phoenix experience. Some of you experience multiple of them back to back. Okay. Did you learn anything about yourself? Did you grow? Or are you still stagnant? Everyone is different, so don't feel obligated. And that's why I try to explain to everyone that certain energies resurface because we have many that have either stepped into, right, the dark of the night soul. Let's see what messages come out for September. All right. Now you can take each as you will. Okay. I'm just giving you the overall energies for September. Normally I go in with the tarot. 2 came out, but I'm going to take this one. We have the B1. Then we have milk and butter working your way from the bottom to the top here. So with that being said, that was for someone. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. You will definitely realize in the month of September of who have attachments to you or who you are attached to. Okay. The land, the water of the land. You're definitely going to see who you give majority of your energy to. We have Oracle. It says, Spirit of the world, tell me tales of the unknown. Tell me tales of the forbidden. This is confirming the initiation. Now, what did I do? What? I'm going to go ahead and read this. Okay. Someone could be born in 82. Definitely a completion here. Just a FYI. Let's go ahead and read that. Number 28. 28 can be significant in pertaining to the moment of your journey within learning thyself, okay? Adulting. Anywho, it says, you have received invitations from spirit, your ancestors, and other benevolent, otherworldly beings. They have been waiting for you to seek their wisdom. Access to the spirits is always available to you, but you must communicate with them in their language. They speak to you in the silence of nature and symbols and in the moods that are all around you, and you may hear their whispers in the darkness of your mind. This is not an illusion, but an illuminated guidance being offered to you. Do not be afraid of the messages you see unfolding in your life or being who greet you, as they are here for you, for your highest good, and will protect you against all of other harmful beings. Okay. So there is a sense of awareness. So it's definitely saying that those may feel a sense of fear knocking at their door, okay, are feeling obligated in the month of September. For the most part, I see a lot of you standing your grounds. Like I said, Emperor energy. Let's pull your Goddess Oracle for the month of September. We have quiet time, confirming the waters of lands. It says, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Also, I do see the Knight of Swords overall energy in the month of September. Be mindful of your approach. Okay. Be mindful of manipulation as well. It's more so of knowing that you are in control. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what other additional messages. I can't apologize, but I did, have not rested yet. And I need to take a little nap. Okay, we do have the Chariot. Someone is definitely going to show up. I'm hearing you're going to show up for yourself, which is beautiful. I like that. Too much. Okay. I do see divorces going through with the Tower. I also see if you believe that a connection is not worth your time, you're going to let them know. Yeah, breakthrough, Ace of Swords. It says the upright position of this card is a clear sign of encouragement. You're open to embracing new ideas, so jump freely at the next opportunity with open arms. That's confirming that initiation. Keep company with those that offer you inspiration and channel your energy into something that makes you feel heart happy. All right, let's go ahead, pull your affirmation as we conclude. I just threw in some additionals. Grace, I am full of grace. Beautiful. I'm going to take one more. It says, I am conquering my illness. I am defeating it steadily each day. Okay. This is definitely having a sound mind. You're learning to have a sound mind. Okay. Someone is taking authority and saying, you are not going to manipulate me. All right. It's a beautiful reading and pertaining to overall energy. Okay. So we have the Oracle. Here, the student is ready. The teacher is showing up, okay, for the month of September. And then we have the wastelands. I was calling it the waterlines. The waterlands, okay. You're growing, but you don't see it, okay. It's time to you've been digging so deep that it's time for you to look out and look in. We have communication. Okay. It's a good thing. And then we have the High Priestess. Okay. What is it that you're trying to fulfill? We have quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate whatever you need to. Some of you are probably going to have to do it throughout the day. You have Ace of Swords, right? As you perceive birth as coming and death as going, out with the old, in with the new. You are bound by mental obstacles, okay? Sound mind, all right? And your two affirmations, I am conquering my illness and I'm defeating it each day. Sound mind. I am full of grace, okay? Someone's name could be Grace as well. Moving forward, don't forget love is kind, love is gentle. That is September's overall energies.